Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the deep state is in a panic because Pam Bondi is the new sheriff in town, and she's not taking prisoners. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Pam Bondi on day one, has done so much. So much to shake the deep state. They are terrified. But one of the biggest things she did is she made a decree that she will investigate the investigators. She's going to go after and investigate every single person who was involved in the January 6th prosecutions. She's going to go after every single person and investigate the people who were involved in investigating and bringing cases against President Donald Trump. We already know what we know. We know this was a deep state hit job. It was a Democrat Party hit job. It was a politically motivated witch hunt. We know this. You don't have to be the great Kreskin to know this. You just have to have common sense. But what you see if you watch cable news today is the panic. The panic on everyone's faces. The talk, this is unprecedented. It's unheard of. No, it's not. You guys just did this for 4 years. It's not unheard of. You did it. How the hell is it unheard of? We're following y'all's playbook. What'd you think, Pam Bondi? You thought you got away with Matt Gaetz and Pam Bondi was going to be a cakewalk? If you thought that, then you haven't watched any of Pam Bondi's work over the years in Florida. Pam Bondi is a pit bull. And you couldn't stand in her way because she's overqualified for the job. So there's really nothing you could do. There was no case you could make. And now you're going to sit back and you're going to take it like we had to take it for 4 years. Enjoy the ride. I want you guys to watch this video. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Happening all across the country, sanctuary states and the cities as well. The new Attorney General, Pam Bondi, was sworn in yesterday. And one of the first things that she did was to end the federal funding for sanctuary cities. That means Chicago, Denver, Boston, New York. Mayor Adams have said that he wants to get rid of some of them, but he has a city council that is just crazy. But they're not going to be getting any funding from the federal government.
We talked about this last week, how James Comer on House Oversight, he sent letters to all of those liberal mayors with those 4 cities. And he said, you need to come to Congress. We need to have a hearing. So that has been set up. It's the first week of March, so in a few more weeks. Well, here is the mayor of Chicago. You've been to Chicago so many times covering the crime there. This is what the mayor, Brandon Johnson, said.
I'm standing with the full force of government today to demonstrate that Chicago is a welcoming city. Regardless of who's in the White House, Chicago is a city that opens its arms to people from around the globe.
Something's got to be done.
So Pam Bondi comes out. She's on the job for an hour, and she's like, "Okay, if you are a sanctuary city, which I got the list in front of me, you're going to be denied federal funding." Now they're going to sue back because we've been down this road before. Hopefully, the Trump team went to school on what happened, and maybe the public sentiment is more I know the public sentiment is more towards Trump on this.
Well, something has to be done about the obstruction. I don't want just the federal funds taken away, but if you're harboring people that are criminal aliens, there's a statute on the books for that. And Bill Malugin is going to have a report later on this day. You know, we get invited as media because the administration wants to be transparent about these deportations, these ICE raids. They don't want to be accused of being violent and not following the law. And you had media reporters tipping off activists, and they showed up to the raids yesterday and messed it up.
In Aurora, he was telling us about this during the commercial. Tell us what happened.
So